Time for a September fleet update, and you join me at an urgent time. I'm driving towards the Midlands as quickly as I can because I'm hoping to collect the Matiz there. The Matiz is proving problematic. The pinholed heater hose has been removed, which was an epic battle apparently. It finally concluded at about 7 o'clock last night, and yeah, the hose that have been bought to replace it isn't the right one. So I'm rushing over there at the moment. I've passed on some tips garnered from the internet about whether we can bodge it, whether we can bypass the heater, because I really want to take the Matiz away. So unfortunately it's almost a 3-hour drive to where the Matiz is, so I'm just hurtling as best I can at entirely legal speeds in the Rover, because the plan is to leave the Rover there for some fettling by my mate Chris, who's working on the Matiz at the moment and probably wishing he'd never met me, and then I'll take the Matiz away, possibly with some road trips in mind. I'm not quite sure how that's all going to pan out yet. We've made it to the West Midlands, and there is a little Daewoo, and this hose is the problem. It's splitting in places. It's got several pinholes. No one seems to stock one of these hoses, so I'm going to see if we can get something that matches. So it's off to the motor factors. Yeah, searching on the part number has not been hugely helpful. We've only found them for sale in Australia. So hello to my Australian viewers, and have you got Daewoo Matizes in Australia? I hadn't realised I'd managed to get that far. But yes, let's go and see if we can get one. I might try and get a battery as well. The battery is entirely dead. Well, this is a proper old school motor factors, and it has done the job. We've got some 5/8, which is pretty close to 16mm, and we don't need much of it, so I haven't got to worry about the fact it's kinked. So we'll go and get that back and see if we can get the Matiz going. So back to the workshop we go. Thanks very much to my mate Rich Wheatley for putting me on to that place. We tried a few places calling up, and they just don't seem to just stock generic hose anymore, because so many hoses are designed purely for the vehicle. So we have the hose, we have the power, we have the technology. We shall see how we go. We've also got to sort the battery out. They reckon they got a battery in stock. Computer said yes, actual life said no. So I still need to sort one of those out. I'm glad I've got my little jump pack with me, because that might well be needed, but yeah, it's not holding charge, so we shall see what we can achieve. But first stage is get the Matiz going again. So we have our hose, and it needs to go from just down there, right on the stat housing, to somewhere impossible to see, right under the brake booster. But you can see it's been spraying quite merrily for some time by the look of it. Also clear that it's been running plain water in the cooling system, so a fair bit of corrosion going on. Eek. So while Chris bravely battles the absolutely impossible, let's have a look at what's been done. New CV joint here, so that should no longer be clattering. And if we go underneath, lovely new exhaust, because it was falling apart on that corner, and the cap wasn't in very good shape either, so we've had a new cap fitted as well, which fortunately wasn't too expensive. But as you can see, it's actually really solid under here. There's a lovely trail of old mucky coolant, which gives it the appearance of rust, but no actual rust. That's hugely satisfying, to be honest, for a £100 car. Sills still actual metal. Trying to get all the bubbles out of the cooling system. Lots of smoke burning off where the exhaust has been refitted. It's an entire system from the downpipe all the way to the rear bumper. I say all the way. Rear bumpers are not really that far away. It's a little high on the idle, isn't it? $796cc of pure power.
Does look like that has been floated.
Do we think the cold idle's maybe not working and have just cranked it out? I'll see how she behaves when she's warmed up. That sounds a bit more appropriate. Looks like we're barbecuing here. The joy of new exhaust.
Burning skin.
Yeah. Alright, let's get the... Oh yeah, that's already warm coming out the vents. There we go, 88,000 miles. We've had to use the jump pack again to get it going. Oh, it still sounds a bit chuggy. I forgot about the airbag warning. Might have a play around on the Rover. I had a play around with the connectors under the seat, and that went away. So we'll try that as the first step, I think. Because on older wiring, when you start moving the seat back and forth, you disturb the connections and they get all upset. Right. Feels all right. Just adjust my remotely adjustable door mirrors. It's a lot quieter than the last time we went for a drive, isn't it? Right, the battery stinks, so we've come to Car Spares, a company I remember very well. They used to run a fleet of escort vans back in the day, and we've just bought a battery, and I'm going to fit it because this one absolutely stinks of sulphur. So let's get it swapped. I'm not going to video that. I'm right next to a busy main road. I need to concentrate. Right, new battery in place. Let's see if she will actually start. Seem to have something different. Let's try the next position. Oh, there we go. Brilliant. Still haven't managed to get rid of the airbag light, but she's running, so I'll take that. Right, we shall return to Chris and call that a success. Thanks, Car Spares. And there we go. There we don't go. I've got Chris's spanners. I'm going to have to turn around and take them back. Right, this time we do go. So my main priority at the moment is to go and get this car cleaned because it is filthy, and I've bought polishing gear, but you can't polish a dirty car. You'll just create lots of swirls and ick and not good stuff. So we're going to have a quick bomb around Solihull, which is fitting because Solihull is where I bought this car new. And speaking of that, once I've got Purple Myrtle clean, I'm going to take her back to the Halfords store where I bought her in 1999. So yeah, this is very strange, driving around on the roads I would have driven this car around on back in the day. That was Load Lane, where Land Rover, of course, is based. That's it. Just look out without, or pull out without looking. That's fine. At new exhaust has still got a bit of a fresh zing to it. Aftermarket exhaust aren't rarely quite as quiet as the original. But yeah, I love the noise this car makes. It's actually really difficult to do 30 miles an hour in this car. I had to get the sat-nav running to check it because I didn't believe we were only doing the speed it said. It felt a lot slower than we were actually travelling. So let's try and avoid speeding tickets. I love it. Oh, I absolutely love it. It's amazing. I get so much hate about these cars. People describe them as the worst cars ever and other such nonsense, and this is just not true. They're actually really good fun. Maybe I just have a lower tolerance level than other people, but this is brilliant. Anyway, there's the fire brigade seem to be having a community car wash do, so I'm going to go and see if we can get Purple Myrtle washed there. I don't have any facilities, and the paint's knackered anyway, so they're hardly going to make it worse. Well, sadly I missed the tiny window of operation that is apparently community fire brigade car wash scenarios, so yeah, I'm going to have to find somewhere else. But we're heading towards Shirley, so I'm just going to go and relive some moments from my youth. And after buying my Matiz, I worked here. There used to be an office building there. It used to be Transco, part of British Gas. And interesting because the first time I worked there, a couple of years previously, I'd worked with Allison Hammond, who is now a TV presenter and has been on Strictly Come Dancing with Aliash Skorianets. And I'm very envious of her Strictly exploits. But yeah, we both used to work in an office just there. And then I went and... I had jobs elsewhere. I became an expert photocopier for a time at Britannic Assurance near the Withall Transport Museum. But yeah, we used to drive here every day, Purple Myrtle and I. At the time I'd fitted little blue side lights because I was pathetic. So this is it. This is where I met this car in 1999. That's almost... We're a month late, unfortunately. I was impatient. I should have waited for V to come out in August of 1999, but I was too lazy, so I ended up with a T plate. But yeah, in those days you bought your car from a desk inside Halfords, and the sales staff weren't on commission. That was one of the appealing things, that and the fact they look fabulous and sound fantastic. So yeah, this is where we met. How good is that, Purple Myrtle? Wow. In this video, I'm road testing a swan.
Woohoo!
Go! It's rubbish. But it's quite good for the environment, apparently. This is dreadful. It's not a duck, it's a goose.
It's not a duck, it's a swan.
Alright, okay. That's a fair point. We are in a car wash. Wow. I should probably explain who this is. This is my friend Andy, who is also my best man at my wedding, and also left her face mark on that door.
Yes.
Many years ago. Let's not think about how many years ago. But anyway, Myrtle's getting a buff. I always leave the wipers up to try and minimise damage. I didn't put the rear wiper up. No!
So you always leave the wiper up apart from now?
Yeah. Exciting times. So after the excitement of the car wash, I had a shiny Matiz, but not shiny enough. So in the next video, I take Purple Myrtle to a car show and I spend 2 hours polishing her. Then I finally get the chance to bring her home to Wales, where there will be a great reunion. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I shall see you in a future video. Farewell.